many people are getting married right now and divorcing?
Have you ever felt hopeless in your marriage, like divorce was the only option, or maybe just frustrated and overwhelmed? If you've ever felt either of those things or any other host of negative vibes as it pertains to your marriage, then this video is for you. Because I've been there, and this is how I survived the toughest seasons of my marriage.
Still, that has something to do with long suffering. There's a thing called the fruit of the spirit. And one of the fruit of the spirit is long suffering. And we don't operate with what long suffering looks like.
Hey Bible beauties, welcome back to the channel. I'm Yasmine Williams Woods, and every single week I release Christian lifestyle content to help women conquer life and everything it throws at them by leveraging the courageous love of Jesus. I'm gonna share 3 resources at the end, and throughout the vlog I'll share 5 tips. I tried to give tips in this video that aren't your traditional Christian marriage tips, like put God first, pray more. That we know sis, but we watching this video because we done all that. Now what? Throughout the vlog, I'll share 5 tips to help you navigate all the days in between today and your answered prayers. So as you're waiting for God to show up and show out in your marriage, packing my bag for a little overnight getaway with the husband. I'm gonna take y'all with us.
Parking garage.
Got it. And then what's the name of the place you see it? Fixie's?
Fix
I'm gonna
it.
stop right here.
Oh, come on, girl.
Side of it, you know how these downtowns.
I need all the camera time. Let's see. Texas.
Great state of Texas.
How long will you be parked here? They only give you
Addie, why did you open my blinds? She wasn't in there. She hates when I do that. I'm on board with it.
Yeah, I just picked that because it was supposed to be close to the hotel. That was it.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I guess I wanted a city experience. We getting a city experience. Hello.
I don't want like bacon or anything.
That did sound good though too. With the hot sauce, like yeah, I was looking at that. I don't know if you remember when I worked at Eastern Prep. It is so hot in Texas. We walked. It was a 15-minute walk, so I think it was like right under a mile. But I'm glad we got the exercise in. I do have my heels on for my boob, but they're my comfortable ones, so it worked out. But I'm so hot. But this place is so cute. Sean picked it on a whim, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so anyways, it was good. We can always count on Sean to pick a great place to eat and a great place to stay and a great person to do life with. Right, babe? You know how people say you don't know, you see their glory, but you don't know their story? Those of you who've been around for a while, oh, you know the story. You know enough pieces of the story to be like, oh no, sis prayed, believed, stood in gap, toiled, trusted for this. I prayed for days like these. And honestly, there were seasons where I didn't even believe enough to pray for days like this. I stopped praying for days like these. I stopped believing God for days like these. And if we want to be even more honester, there are still some days where I'm like, wait, hold on, this ain't it. But then I'm able to immediately pull myself from those places because I'm reminded that, wait a minute, if he brought me from there to here, then surely he can get me from here to there. So we just have to keep the faith. We have to keep trusting God and hold on to those wins, because this win is going to get you through that weight, and the next win is going to get you through the next area of weakness, and the next win is going to get you through the next season of weariness. Sean opened the door for me. A lady is supposed to reach over and open the door for her husband. Whew. Y'all, it is so hot in Texas. Let me get us some air. I'm sorry. While I'm talking to y'all.
This is so hot.
Right. Okay, y'all, look. Heels off. My feet are done. It is hot in Austin. It's so hot. I'm sweating under my glasses.
Hey, what are you doing to them shoes?
Are you sweating under your glasses?
No.
I never sweated on my glasses. That's a new level of hot.
I'm cool, girl.
Okay, we gotta figure out, I guess, where we going. Y'all, my feet hurt for real. Okay.
Prosper Hotel. Let's go.
What is that, the 600? That's not the 600. Which one is that one that you put in?
Proper Hotel.
Okay, so 600 West?
2nd Avenue West.
Got it. All right, Waze, take us to the correct place this time.
I want to get in that hotel and not think about leaving here.
Correct. The first thing, I did not start doing this until recently, which is crazy because I'm a lover of words. So it's crazy to me that I didn't do this until recently, and that is to take your vows seriously. Is your marriage in a place of sickness right now? Not just the individual or not just yourself, but the marriage as a whole. Is it sick or is it healthy? Are you checking out on it because it's sick? Through sickness and in health, through richer or poor? Are y'all rich in love, rich in peace, rich in hope, rich in communication, rich in connection? Or it's a little poor, it's giving a little lack, for better or for worse? Say what you mean what you say, that's what you said. So be committed to that. Take it seriously.
When it gets hard, we say, I'm gonna throw in the towel. We treat marriage like we're boyfriend and girlfriends. So the reality is marriage is a covenant. If Christ treated us like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, he would have divorced me a long time ago. He would have broke up with me a long time ago. He would have kicked me to the curb a long time ago. He would have moved out of my house a long time ago. Even when we are not in communion with each other, I'm still in love with you. I'm still chasing after you. I'm still pursuing after you. I'm still married to you.
Made it into the hotel room. I haven't even looked around fully. So you're looking with me as I look. Here for the sconces. You know I love a thick countertop, cozy robe. Gotta love the arch mirror. The wall coverings throughout are amazing. And then here's the room. Look at this beautiful piece. Ooh. Grass cloth on the wall. This is like grass cloth. Sconces on the headboard. Pool must close at 9. Oh, we're next door to Google. A whole bunch of stuff that I don't want. Alright, y'all, it's the next morning, about to go home, but isn't this so beautiful? So this is the Austin Public Library. Then they have these like pretty walking trails down here. The girls and I went when we first moved here, but it's not like we live close and you want to drive downtown and pay for parking, but I love a good library. My first place I ever went to in Nashville was to the library. But, all right, we're checking out. We checking out, Sean?
Yeah.
It's so dark, we can't see the ecstatic. This is a big one. To align your words, your thoughts, and your deeds with what God said. Specifically, the words. What you say should align with what God said. Has God told you that this is where you're supposed to be? Sorry, I got hungry, so I forgot to take a picture. I said, let's go home. Has God affirmed that he's going to heal, that he's going to restore, that he's going to reconcile, that this is indeed ordained by him? Because I understand sometimes we end up in marriages that are not ordained by God, that are not of God. I'm not negating that at all. But if you know God has said to you that this is indeed your life partner, your man of God, your husband, your spouse, talking to the married women in the room, then what you say has to align with what God say. What you say to your partner, what you say to yourself, what you say to your girlfriends, what you say to your family members, and specifically really honing in on what you say to yourself. I can't keep saying, you get on my nerves, I'm sick of you, I'm annoyed by you, you don't do this right, all these negative things. Why? Because life and death lies in the power of your tongue. So I only want to say what God has said, and that's going to help me better navigate these hard days. Speak those things that are not as if they were, and some days they are not what God said, but I'm going to say it anyway. Third thing is to surround yourself with women who believe in marriage. Until recently, majority of my closest friends were single women. Is that still true? Yeah, most of my closest friends are single women. But one thing for sure, they are proponents of marriage. They are women of God. They are anchored in truth. They are going to give me feedback, help, support, advice, prayer, all related to the word of God, nothing beyond it. It doesn't matter what I say, how I say it, and I've been working on what I say. They're like, yeah, I know, that's frustrating, that's annoying, but God. You need some but God women in your life. And then for my friends, I do have friends with whom I do life who are married, and it's important to see them champion their own marriage, to see how they show up in their own marriage, so that I can get a self-check and be like, oh, okay, that's what you do. That's how you navigate this. That's how you show up. That's how you persevere. This is what longevity looks like. This is what forgiveness and grace and mercy and healing looks like. This is what's possible for marriage. So you should be surrounded by women who believe in marriage. It's so much more to say there, because you don't need somebody in your ear saying, girl, yes, exactly. No. Don't advise me how to walk away. Advise me on how to stay in it, how to please God, how to honor God, how to submit to God. Fourth thing is to go to therapy. And I know what you might be saying, but we're going to address that in point 5. That like, well, he won't go and been there. But that doesn't mean you can't go. Go, sis. Go. You deserve it. You owe it to yourself. And perhaps you're saying, one barrier might be that he won't go. The other barrier might be that you can't afford to go. I promise it's a lot less expensive than you think. Pray for God to show you how you can make it happen, how you can make it possible. But I have been in seasons where it's like, okay, I can only go to therapy once a month, or I'm gonna go to this marriage group and get some wisdom, knowledge, some healing, some therapy for that. I'm gonna be a part of this course. Find some component of therapy until you can afford it. And then if you're not willing to go, you still just go, friend. You just go. Because in one of my other videos, which I'm gonna talk about that later too, I talk about fixing your 50. Fixing your 50. So many women have just testified of how that blessed them. So I encourage you to go watch this video. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. And then the 5th thing is, whatever he's not doing and communicating in a way you want him to communicate, or communicating at all, or engaging with the family in this way, or covering that, or going out, or providing, or being a gentleman, being romantic, I don't know, whatever he's not doing, friend, pray about it and believe like your marriage depends on it. Because what it does. Trust God. Celebrate the wins. Name the wins. Call out the wins. Build on what's good. Now, some of this don't feel fair at all. I get that. But guess what? Favor ain't fair. You got it. You got this. You got it. You got it. You got it. All right. Now, real quick, 3 resources I want to point you to. First is, on this channel, there is a Christian relationships playlist. Check it out. Their videos, should I divorce my husband? What if I'm unequally yoked? All the things. There is a topic I know that resonates with your situation. I know. There are even some videos for my single ladies out there. Now, over on the Bible Beauty Co. website are free resources. One of the resources is how to pray for my husband. So I encourage you to check that out. And it's just 10 different things you can do to start praying for your husband, 10 different ways that you can cover your husband in prayer. Just 10 things that I've done over time and that I continue to do. Lastly, I told y'all that you need to surround yourself with people who believe in marriage. So I want to invite you to join our Patreon community over at Bible Beauty Co. I'm gonna let you go explore for yourself. All right, Bible Beauties, that's all I have for this video. I hope I've said something to enlighten, inform, enrich, empower, inspire, entertain you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And if so, I want to invite you to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that, and keep on watching. And sis, meet us in Nashville if you can. I cannot wait to do faith with you in person. All the info is linked below.